It's finally happening. We're going to pick up the tiny house.
Woo! Today's the day. Well, tomorrow's the day.
Yeah.
But we are on our way to Chattanooga, Tennessee right now.
We wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right.
And we are so excited. We've been waiting for this day for so long. We're so happy it's here. We're
Cannot
so
believe it.
excited to bring you guys along to see it for the first time with us. I mean, we could not be more excited. So we decided to come up a day early, stay in a hotel so we could get to Wind River Tiny Homes early tomorrow morning to pick up the tiny house and make our trek back home to Florida, just so we had more time with the tiny house, because we know we're going to be extra cautious on the road.
Take it a lot slower than we normally do. Make extra stops if we have to.
Yeah, because we're nervous. There's a lot of things to be nervous about. I mean, the clearances, the length, the weight, everything that's going into pulling this.
Yeah.
It's going to be a journey.
And plus, we've got this little guy back here on his first road trip, so he's going to need lots of potty breaks.
Yes.
Is that right, bud?
He has been asleep. He's been such a good boy, and he's been sleeping on this heated blanket that we got him. I mean, he is such a prince. But he's been such a good boy in the car already.
So we weren't quite sure what day we were going to be able to come and pick up the tiny home, because we were waiting on the insurance company, and they've been dragging their feet, and it's been taking a lot longer than we thought it would to get the insurance. So I was emailing the insurance company all day yesterday. I mean, I have 45 emails going back and forth, getting everything signed, everything paid for, everything buttoned up, and we could not get an okay that our policy went through. So we were going to postpone the trip until that actually came through, and it was about 10:45 last night. The email came through. We are all insured, good to go. So
I literally woke up this morning, booked the hotel,
yeah,
notified that we're picking up the tiny house. I mean, it was so last minute, but I
had to go into work for a couple hours, but I took a half day. We came home.
We heard that getting insurance is going to be a pain, because not every insurance company insures tiny houses.
Very few.
So it's kind of been like jumping through hoops, but we got it.
We got it.
So we'll see you tomorrow when we pick up the tiny house.
Watch out, fog reported ahead.
You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets.
The day has finally come.
Today's the day.
14 minutes. We'll be seeing our tiny home in person.
I can't believe it. So my biggest concern is my backseat driving anxiety. And I don't know where it comes
In 1 mile,
from, because
turn left on I-75 north.
I don't know where it comes from, because I was never in like a traumatic accident. Like, I've been in a couple minor accidents. I'm so worried about pulling the tiny house because it's so big, it's so much money, it's our house, like we would be homeless. There's so many reasons.
So worried about everyone else driving on the road.
And there's a good reason to be.
That everyone is out to just crash into us.
Oh my gosh. So like, this is my biggest concern on the way home, pulling it for the first time. So we'll see how I do. Oh gosh, babe, that's our house.
There it is.
Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. Babe,
Oh my gosh.
that's our house.
We're parked next to our house.
Oh my god. Okay, we'll be back.
Oh my god.
Side to side and through and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
It's all taped up to prep for the move, but I cannot believe I am standing in our tiny house right now. This is so surreal. But it feels so much bigger than I thought it was going to. It's wild. So this is just a rough tour. Better tour coming soon. You want to go in? What's that? Okay. You want to see your little puppy? Oh. Come here. Come here. Look. He's like, you're putting me in the spot. What's that? Oh, that's going to be a perfect size for him, though, actually seeing him in there. Come here. Now come back down. Come back down. Okay, come here. Good job. Good job, Okie. It's so funny. He went up and down the stairs, and his bottom, he's like bottom heavy. It like almost falls over his head.
Those tinier stairs, bud.
I know.
But you can't get all the way up.
No.
Yeah,
Not the last.
the last one, yeah. Oh, he'll find a way.
That's why I said he eventually will.
Eventually.
Right on it. Perfect.
Okay, update, because it's been crazy the past couple hours. We got to Wind River Tiny Homes this morning at 8:30 to pick up the tiny house. We spent probably 4 hours with them, going over everything, checking off everything, teaching us all that we needed to know about the tiny house until we felt comfortable to leave. We got on the road. We didn't feel 100% secure with the sway and going up hills, down hills with semis. So we decided to come to Camping World in Chattanooga, have the sway bars installed on the trailer just to be safe. We wanted to do everything we could to have a smoother ride, as smooth of a ride as possible. So now it is 2:30. We wanted to be like on the road, on the highway, heading home by 11. So we are going to stay another night wherever we end up in a couple hours, probably in Georgia, because we do not want to be driving home at night our first time pulling the tiny house. So it's just been a whirlwind. It's been exciting, it's been fun. We've learned a lot already. We need to make sure we have the truck app going so we do not run into any clearance issues, because we already did in Ringgold, Tennessee. Were we in Tennessee? I don't know.
Tennessee, yeah.
Ringgold, Tennessee, we came across a bridge that was 11 feet.
9 inches.
9 inches. So we had to turn the other way. We went down a bunch of back roads. It was very scary, and we anticipated that happening, but we didn't know it was gonna happen immediately when we picked up the tiny house. So we need a game plan. We need to make sure we're on the proper roads, and we're gonna get back on the road.
More importantly, we will make it home safe. If it
Yeah.
takes a lot of extra time, that's no big deal, because
Safety is
number one.
Yeah. And Matt has done very well. My anxiety has not done very well, but I know he's gonna get us home safe.
Yes. Number one goal.
Here's a comparison of our tiny house height versus an RV. Pretty comparable. So we just got back on the highway after getting the sway bars installed.
It is night and day difference with the sway bars on. I'm still getting a little bit of the, the semi trucks will suck you in and spit you back out.
But not like it was, like, even as a passenger, it feels so much smoother. You don't really feel it rocking.
Even though I still feel it, I look back at the trailer and the trailer's dead set straight. It's not doing the wobble that it was before.
Yeah, and last time he had his hand on the trailer brake.
Yeah, I was tapping them to straighten the trailer back out.
Because we knew RVs needed sway bars because they're a lot more lightweight and they have more whip, and we thought how heavy this was, it was going to track. We didn't need them. We were going to just see. But I'm so glad we got them. Like, we both feel so much more comfortable, and safety, I mean, again, is number one. Like, but we did not film before when we were driving, when it was happening, because we were both terrified. I was like hyperventilating over here. He was like white knuckle on the wheel.
And that's not how you are supposed to drive.
No, we can't do this if that's how we're gonna feel. So
there are tools and there are things made to help driving.
Yeah.
And we had them in the bed of the truck, but we were gonna wait till we got back to Jacksonville to have them installed. But we made it 10 minutes away from picking up the tiny home when we got to a Camping World, and they took incredible care of us.
Yeah.
The dude put them all on right there in the parking lot. I mean, I absolutely hands down some of the best service we've gotten. Took them about 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So they took insanely good care of us. Could not be happier.
I mean, it just feels like night and day different.
And for the money we spent to have them installed, it does not even compare to the drive we would have had back home.
Yeah.
To get them installed for cheaper. But you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
Such a sigh of relief, honestly.
But hey, we got another day of vacation because we hit the road too late. 3 o'clock.
I just wanted to be home.
We're gonna drive.
And now I just want to stay in the tiny house, but we don't have a bed, we don't have pillows. Like, that's not an option. so we need to stay in a hotel tonight. But so far, so good. Back on the road.
It's driving like a dream. It's driving like I thought it would drive. This Ford, I mean, I'm doing 65. I'm hitting 1,500 RPMs. I'm in 5th gear. I mean, the thing's driving like a dream. So, this is how it's supposed to be.
Next, a guy at Camping World, he showed us his F350, like pimped out, souped up. I don't know, what do truckers don't call their trucks pimped out. Anyway, he showed us his airbags and said that we need those for pulling this, and we were considering getting them before.
He noticed a little sag.
Yeah, there was a little.
Before the sway bars. The sway bars did bring me back up a couple millimeters, but he highly suggests
that we get airbags to help the ride as well. So anything to help this be smoother, safer, more enjoyable experience for both of us, we're gonna do.
We gotta investigate airbags now.
Yeah. So we'll talk about this more at another point, but we got this, what's it called?
It's a EFS diesel fleet card that truckers use so that we can use the truck stop gas station.
Yeah, so we don't have to worry about clearance since all the semis fit here. Oh my God. I'm shaking.
Bolt sheared off.
So what do we call AAA or Good Sam? Like there's no salvaging the tire?
It could be 100 feet into the woods. I have no idea.
I'm shaking right now. We felt it swaying, so which we have not felt a bad sway since we got sway bars attached at Camping World. I'm trying to get my thoughts. So Matt was reaching down to the trailer brake and a semi passed us saying your wheel fell off. I mean, it's like shaking right now on the side of the road.
Alright, so the tow truck driver came out, we jacked this side up right here with some blocks and a hydraulic jack, and was able to push this side up so that he could get a 4x4 block wedged in the other side, so that way it keeps this hub up off the ground, because this was resting on the ground. So that way he's able to tow with it safely and it won't damage it, because we inspected it, there's no damage to the hub at all. It's just the bolt sheared off inside here. Just hanging out.
In front of our second Camping World.
Our favorite place. Problem is, they're closed. So now we have to find a spot to park this beauty. No, not this, this other beauty.
Oh my gosh, shut up.
So the incredible guys with certified towing have been taking amazing care of us. They came right out. They drove about 40 minutes to hook this up. But now just trying to find a parking spot so we can leave it overnight.
All right, it is Friday morning. We had to stay the night last night, a third night in a hotel that we were not anticipating, because we towed the tiny house to Camping World last night and they were closed, so we had to be there when they opened at 9 a.m. this morning, so we stayed in a hotel nearby. We woke up, told them the whole issue. They are gonna fix it, and we should have the tiny house tomorrow. But we are going home because we're only an hour away from home, and we need another change of clothes, hence why we are still wearing the same clothes from yesterday. So this is not the glamorous luxury life I thought I was gonna be living, but luckily they are able to fix the problem. The house will be home tomorrow. We got the tire fixed and we are about to be on the road.
So we're at Camping World in Lake City. We just picked up a tiny home, rim, drum, wheel and tire, all good. They recommend about every 100 miles to stop, check all your lug nuts. You want to torque them to about 125. So definitely some good info. Stop, double check everything, make sure everything's tight. Don't just visual check, hand tight check. So now we know. Could have been a lot worse. They were amazed that we had no damage to the trailer whatsoever. The wheel well's completely fine. The drum was completely fine. So it was literally the best case, worst case scenario.
This road is like,
Yeah, I might need to wait a
I
second.
feel it in my voice. I'll buster through it.
No, that's gonna be annoying.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
Okay, it's recording. All you have to do is just pan.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like a little motion.
I'm savvy enough for that. I'll get the full sweep. All right. Boom.
Did you do good? Yeah. I think so.
Absolutely.
Babe, get back here.
I got him off of me.
Are you sure?
Yep, I got him off of me. I just got attacked by that ant pile right there. Wonderful. Mascara tear stains.
Yes.